All right, so today for dinner, what this is going to be is rapini, and I know I did a couple of videos with this already, but when it's in season and available, I buy it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing the way I do these because I've done it in, I think, a couple of other videos, but I'll just do one real quick. So, let me get a fat one, it'll be easier to show. So you cut the end off and then just peel it down. And it makes it so much better. A lot of people don't want to take the time to do this, but it makes it, see the difference? It makes it so much better when you're chewing it and eating it and you don't end up with a pile of strings on your plate. So I'm going to go ahead and just go through this real quick and do it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to do the shrimp. All right, some olive oil. Quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the shrimp in the olive oil and butter. And just, just saute it, just cook it so it's done. Pull the shrimp out, and then I'm going to cook the rapini in the same butter and that, and then I'm going to add the stock to it, and that's going to be the sauce that's going to go over raviolis. All right, so I got just a little bit of shrimp, probably about 3/4 of a pound, maybe a pound, I don't know. And that'll go in. And the only thing I'm going to add to these is a little bit of salt. And that's that. And then I'll rinse this out, and then when I pull the shrimp out, put them back in here, then the rapini will go in. I'm almost done peeling it. All right, I got some basil out of the garden, well, out of the flower pot thing there. And as long as I can get basil from outside, I like it. I'm going to use it. And this is a little bit of thyme. So those are about done. Let me chop up this basil. All right, pull those out. And now in goes the rapini. See how easy that cuts when you peel it? I mean, it's just, there's nothing to it. All right, in goes the garlic. I think this might be similar to another dish I did in another video. I don't remember, but it's still a good one. In goes the basil, and then destem the thyme. I don't want the sticks in there. Crushed red pepper. All right, bump the heat up a little bit. And a little bit of dry French Vermouth. I like this brand a lot, by the way. It's good. All right, now the stock that I made out of the shrimp shells. A little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt. This is a new one here. I'll just reduce this down for a minute while them raviolis are cooking. All right, now the shrimp go back in. All right, that is done. And in it goes. Do it so you can see it. And there is that. And I'll let this rest for a couple minutes and I'll wash up the dishes. But there is that. That's going to be a nice dish. All right, here we go. This looks good, I'll tell you. But looks ain't nothing unless it tastes good. A buddy of mine up in Carolina cooks a lot of combo dishes like this. I do them, but not like he does. So I was talking to him earlier, told him what I was going to do, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's going to be great." So let's find out. I'm trying to get some of the juice. All right, here is that. That's a nice dish. I got a piece of French bread, a little bit of white vino, a piece of, I think this one was Asiago. I think Pecorino Romano would be better on this, but I didn't have any. And this was already open. All right. Oh, man. Boy. That's seriously good. That's really good. Well, there it is. Shrimp, rapini, and ravioli with a little bit of stuff. It's a messy one because of all the pots and pans you got to use, but it's really, really easy to do and fast. I mean, this is, you know, because of filming, it looks long, but probably it took as long to boil the water for the raviolis as it did to actually cook the dish. Just give it a whirl. This is really good.